I better stop that before I get demonetized or something. So hello, welcome to the whole Nexus Lives podcast thing. How I seem to call it anyway. This is a little test round. Got new lighting set up, seeing how that looks and plays out. The last video wasn't so great, so we'll see how this one goes. So, hello, I am Kurt Wonderly of Nexus Lives, like Mastermind or whatever. Pretty much I created the band, so to speak. I mean, I've been trying to do things for years now, but then I kind of started my own thing. I wasn't really much of a musician in the beginning. Pretty much how it worked is that like when I was in high school, even before that in elementary school and all that, I liked to draw all the time, did a lot of drawing. And then in middle school, I would make comic books on Newgrounds. I would make little cartoon animations and post them up there. And then I went to college for graphic design. And then, I ended up eventually getting a job in graphic design. And so I do that for a sign shop out here. I'm in the Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, like Cincinnati tri-state area. And so pretty much I got into music, like wanting to make music ever since high school. Like there was this thing called the Spike. Well, I mean, it's out now, like the video game awards, but Spike TV like did it first. Were the first like hosts of it. It was hosted by like David Spade when they did it, and there was a musical performance by Andrew WK, and he wheeled out in a wheelchair and was all like, "This song is dedicated to everyone that keeps on going," and just was amazing. Absolutely incredible. Blew my mind at the time. Still to this day, every once in a while, I like to go. It's on YouTube, actually. I'll pull it up and watch it. Absolutely amazing. Ever since I saw that, I really wanted to do music. I was like, I want this guy's job. So, and then I really didn't do anything with it at that point in time. I just stuck with the music. Was pushed aside, and I focused primarily on just drawing and animation and stuff like that. And it wasn't until about 4 or so years ago that really I was just like, I really, really want to do music. So I take vocal lessons from the Ken Tamplin, KTVA. You probably see some videos of him, amazing singer. I take lessons from him. I do his CD that he created and do that all the time. And then I tried to work with other people, but they like to make different types of music than I like to make. So I thought it would be good to try to get my own thing going. So I started to learn to play guitar. Bought this Schecter here, is like the first guitar that I ever bought. And I've been playing music with that ever since. And it's been a slow crawl making music that way. And then I got Flynn and Kelsey joined the band based on just some demos that I made off of that. And I've been working with them ever since, developing music. Last year, we filmed the music video for a song that I did, Relic. Just threw everything down as a test drive. Went through Sound Better to have Matt James Dougherty do the mixing for the song. And just made one song, Relic, and then did the music video for it that I mentioned. And so we filmed that and released it the beginning of this year. And that was kind of like my little test drive into getting our music out there. And currently we've been working on an EP. Got 3 other songs that are going to be put out with it. Once we got all those, they're almost all done getting recorded. Got one left. Just got to get Flynn's bass tracks on that. And then we will get that mixed again, hopefully by Matt, and mastered. And then we'll make little videos for that and roll them out. Like how I said, I do animation. I'm going to actually make an animation video for one of those songs. That'll probably be the first video that I put out. Will be just an animatic kind of half animation, basic animation with like Photoshop style paintings and lyric video spliced in. And that's be what that is, and we'll trickle that out. And we're trying to get this whole podcast thing going, but it's kind of hard to get Flynn and Kelsey here to do the podcasting. Hopefully there will be more of them in the future, but for now I'm just kind of doing it this way. I'm just making like a little short podcast as a light test, audio test, messed with the guitar a little bit. And that's pretty much it on that front. So I just gave a little influence on me, or a little info about me. And yeah, I guess I should say some of my influences that I'm doing in music in is I'm really heavily influenced by Daisuke Ishibutari's music that he does for the Guilty Gear games, especially like with the Exert and the new one that's going to be coming out. I forget what its name is. I just saw the trailer for it recently. I'm really excited about it. Love Guilty Gear, but I really, really love its music. Naoki Hashimoto, absolutely love that man's voice. He is definitely one of my favorite vocals. Him, and then got Brendan Small. Absolutely love his vocals and his guitar playing, so I'm heavily influenced by his Galacticon. His music is so good. I love like Laser Witch and Beast Blade are some of the most awesome metal songs I've heard. Also love bands like Killswitch and Gage and Stratovarius, stuff like that. And well, I mean, that's probably what I'm going to do. So I guess if you are interested in hearing any more music from us, or us goofing about in these little podcasts or vlogs or whatever you want to call them, then you can just hit the subscribe button. And if you want to get notifications, you can hit the little bell. And well, that's it for this one. See ya. Peace.